Apart from that incident, I am constantly targeted by white police officers. In 1 year alone, I was stopped 67 times. In Atlanta, 50 white officers drew their guns on me, claiming I had a weapon inside a white-owned business, which I didn't. Another time, a white officer in Minneapolis, Minnesota, attacked me for supposedly playing loud music. In reality, the issue was that I was driving an all-black-on-black Impala with 30-inch rims. In Chicago, I was arrested while on my way to perform as a DJ and detained for a full 24 hours for no reason whatsoever. In Burnsville, white police officers accused me of a hit-and-run without any proof. Officers have even broken into my home, falsely claiming they had noticed me gathering guns, drugs, and other substances. None of this was true. I've never engaged in any of those activities. There was even a time when my young daughter and I were arrested and put in jail. To me, it felt like the cost of being an activist. Throughout my life, I have been arrested, detained, and harassed by white officers, and it still happens to this day, for no valid reason. White-owned businesses have also frequently called the police on me. This has been a near-constant experience for almost my entire life, or, at the very least, half of my time in America. To this day, white people calling the police on me has become something I've sadly come to expect. I've taken some of these incidents to court so many times that one judge eventually stated in frustration, "I don't want to see this young man ever in my courtroom again. And those who keep calling the police on him must stop. These racist calls and false claims are costing time and money." There are countless incidents I could recount. One unforgettable one occurred at the airport. A car cut me off, came to a stop, and the driver gave me the middle finger. Then, to my disbelief, police were called on me. I happened to be driving in the same direction as someone else. I was heading to the Mall of America, as I often do. It's a place where I go to read, study, walk around, eat, observe how security treats black people, and occasionally shop. While driving, I noticed flashing lights in my rearview mirror from a distance. Soon, the lights were right behind my car. I pulled over on the freeway, and a white police officer approached me. He said, "A white woman called us and claimed that you're following her. I'm going to arrest you for harassment of a citizen. I'll have your car towed, and I'm taking you to jail." I responded, "You're definitely out of your mind. Are you seriously telling me I'm going to jail because a white person called and said this black man is following them? Do you even hear how ridiculous that sounds?" I added, "I don't mind going to jail, but I do mind having my car towed. If you could allow me to call someone to pick it up, that would be fine." We waited for a while until another officer, the superior, arrived at the scene. The superior said, "Sir, you can go now." I replied, "I don't mind going to jail. I can wait for my car to be taken away, if that's the procedure." The superior insisted, "You can leave, sir." In conclusion, I have a legitimate right to say that I don't like white people, and I don't need anyone to grant me that right. I claim it without a shadow of a doubt. These events occurred with various white people at different times and in multiple places across this country. As a human being, I have the right to draw my own conclusions, shaped by my unique experiences. These experiences shape, form, and define who we are, giving each of us the ability to judge or reach conclusions about certain groups or individuals. For instance, when studies or surveys are conducted, they often lead to conclusions that paint black Americans in a negative light. Those data points and surveys become the lens through which others view black communities, based on their own experiences during that period. Similarly, my conclusions are based on my unique encounters with the specific group of people. Do I need anyone's validation? Should I care what others think? Does it matter if someone disagrees with me? Absolutely not. Label me however you wish. Will it change my perspective or alter my experiences? Hell no. Am I entitled to feel the way I do about white people and white businesses? Hell yes. With all my T's crossed and I's dotted, I can confidently say, I don't like white people. Introduction never asked me to explain myself or retrieve my worldview or my personal deep experiences or struggles. It is what defines me, shapes me, makes me, and propels me to be the man I am and where I am at. I will not change it for the world. I stand by everything I have penned on this paper. You are in for a ruthless awakening, and I don't tell you how to feel about what is written. However, whatever is written, I have written. It doesn't change. I have written and enjoy the ride.